Good evening, everybody. We're live once more. I hope this episode is monetized. Okay, I can hear myself. That is... Let me sort that out. There we go. Yeah, no, sometimes there are issues with the monetization of streams. It'll just refuse to do it, and then you have to set it manually, and it won't tell you because it's set to monetize, and it sometimes just doesn't. It's really weird, really odd. Anyway, we're back playing The Witcher 3 again. Gonna try to sink in a couple of hours today. I'm gonna have myself a little swig of the old water. It's flavoured fizzy water. Can't beat it. Now, let's get cracking. Okay, that's why is the social media thing there? Yeah, sorry, I had to just reorganise Streamlabs. I apologise for that. Hello Amir, hello gamers, how are we doing everybody? My dad's in the chat. That is gaming. We're back playing The Witcher 3 a little bit. Means we're up to bits and pieces. So, last we left off, we just got Kira Metz to go to Kaer Morhen. And people told me that I needed to redo that entire thing so that I could get it to actually work, because apparently I didn't confiscate the notes. A Google search after the fact led me to realise that confiscating the notes actually doesn't do anything, though some people say that it does. It probably depends on the dialogue you choose earlier in that conversation as well. Cool. Isak, cheers for the super chat. Chatting about gaming water. Now, Forefathers Eve is the quest I need to do next, which is on Fyke Isle, which is where we are now, which is why I left off here instead of returning to, like, you know, any mainland sort of place. Well, not, I guess it's inland, so you know what I mean. Basically, right, is what I meant is, before returning anywhere up these ends, I decided to do bits down here because it needs to be done. There we go. Witcher music is kicking in. If certain notes you have to kill Kira Metz, I believe. No, you don't. You can ask her. You can tell her to go to Kaer Morhen and then ask her to give you the notes afterwards. What happens actually is she does actually cure the plague if you don't. You don't say. If you don't take the notes, I think she does actually cure the. I forget what it is. The something plague. She does actually go ahead and cure that at the end, but otherwise it has no difference. So people bullshitted me there to keep me streaming for longer, dickheads. Now, here we are. Mob. What sort of name is Mob? Peasant. Mob. These people are just named Mob. That is so odd.
I'll be back.
One of these is midnight. I presume it's that one. Migraine, ooh. Ah, yeah. Migraine's not a good time.
What comes next, once life subsides?
Greetings.
Greetings!
Just in time.
Yes, sir.
Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must
Because it's a mob.
us. Evil creatures keep at bay.
They are something of a mob.
Till the ritual's done.
There we go, screenshot. We can start.
Begin.
Keep us from harm.
I can use that
and let
screenshot
them
for the
not disturb
thumbnail.
the circle.
You'll see how. Like for a thumbnail for a later episode. It's very easy.
What is this
Hello, my
life?
friend. How is the
Well,
rice?
you
Uncle
know,
Ben's rice.
What comes next once life subsides? Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Will ye grant these souls reprieve? Let's begin Forefathers Eve.
One. Look at the mob. Ah.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pain. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Fucking water hags, man. Show up out of nowhere. Every single time. See what I mean? Throw shit at you and everything.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Drink some alcohol in battle. Oh, yes. Doesn't that just sort you out? Thing is, though, it has benefits.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
Geralt, what are you doing?
Something whispers, something peeps, someone near us.
Water hag is dead.
Hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly
Just checking out
wonders.
this YouTuber named Fishy. I'm sure you've heard. Okay. Hey Fishy, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Had a little explore of the comments section like before. Just scroll through the comments.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
Yeah, I had a little gander in the comment section,
I've come for you, patricide.
and it was a bit mad.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal
for
fire.
Ah, look, no.
Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Well, this is about to kick off.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take it and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Oh no, the Pella's kicking off. Oh my god, he's doing bits.
Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away.
Cigarette chair, you
Blood must
gamer.
stain the hallowed
Absolute
ground.
Sir Game indeed. The gamer of Almighty Gaming.
Cannot stop
Indeed.
what has begun.
Continue.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
I have a question. Why were there 3 random
Ye we
eternal
summon,
fire
ye
dickheads
we
on this
call.
island?
Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps. Wraiths!
Oh no.
This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
Oh, there are just 3 of them, are there, chilling? Right. Oh, they're not. Classic raids. Showing up and doing naughty deeds. Geralt is just the local therapist for mental illness, the undead and monsters.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back.
James
Like he keep his
Roster on you,
word.
sir.
Old man Ambrose.
I appreciate it, man.
Pella fears not.
Gotta do something about this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Ah, a classic deed. And that's Forefathers Eve bits and pieces. Right, okay, let's have a look. See the Witch Hunter's sword, that's a magic item. Maybe it's useful, maybe we'll keep one. We have lots of spare space in our inventory anyway to keep magical Witch Hunter Sword.
It's clearing up.
I've noticed, right, that I'm running very dangerously low on potatoes. I only have 28 in my pocket, which is amateur numbers for potatoes in your pocket. I need to get some bits and pieces, and see, here's the thing, right, is when it comes to potions, right, I need to get some bits and pieces for Witcher potions, but I can't be arsed, like, ever. It's just not something I can be asked doing. The Witcher gaming, indeedly, exactly. There's a beehive here. Give me... Oh, God. I'm being attacked by bees. 20 potatoes in your pocket. What are you, a grocery store? No, I'm Geralt of Rivia. 28 potatoes is 28 too few. You need to grow a man's potato, exactly. Why is there like a village here? I wonder if there's anything cool in it. Probably not, but you know, maybe we'll have a look. Maybe we'll find something. You never know. The potatoes are just as effective. I do need to get some swallow though. Swallow is very useful. Just find it so odd that you need to find a diagram for it first. Like, hasn't Geralt been a Witcher for like 90 years? So what do you mean? What do you mean he doesn't know how to brew swallow? Ah, look, we're here. But what I want to be is Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter who can't fight bees. He cannot do the bees. He just can't. He can't allow it. I have to go to the fucking Crookback Bog. You know what? No, I'm gonna take it from Down Warren. Crookback Bog can suck my left testicle. Video game characters should have huge clown pants to fill all their shit. Yeah. To be fair, Geralt's, you know, on Fyke Isle, there's that ghost of that lady. There's a wraith kicking off here. It's good to see the village of Down Warren's in a good state. That was Down Warren, right? I don't even care. To be fair though, like that lady whose ghost you meet, Geralt stored her remains in his pocket, in his back pocket, and it was so weird. Oh God, this way. The horse is useless. Let's go. Korean cats are best cats. If you disagree, I'll force you to agree at gunpoint. Wish I could kill a man with a potato because then he'd be nothing but mash. Ah. Funny guy. Cats are cats. Cats are cool. I like cats. Shiny boots Geralt got. Yeah, I don't know why I have blood and wine boots equipped with the Witcher gear. But it ain't a bad look. I kind of enjoy it. The shiny boots. I think it adds a bit of charm to the entire thing. Obviously, these days it'd be a bit of an odd thing to don. Ah, fucking rot fiends. Whoa. They all explode and it's weird. Rot fiends genuinely are disgusting. They don't consume soil enough.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
That worked. I mean, the tree is a bit burnt now as well, but hey, man. We burnt that thing pretty hot. That sign perk where you can focus Igni a bit and Roach. What the fuck are you doing, mate? I guess it's really kind of cool. Fucking drowners everywhere. I am just going to mooch on through here. Do not worry, sir. Hairless cats are not real cats. Are they? Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, what are you? Roach is completely stupid. I'm going to have to go my own way. Fuck the horse, unfortunately. It's stupid. I really don't enjoy horse riding in The Witcher 3, I'll be very honest. I get that over big gaps it's necessary and that, but sometimes it's just so much easier to run. Because the horse doesn't... sorry, because Geralt, when on foot, doesn't randomly stop like the horse does. And also doesn't buck himself off every time there's trouble. Roach is a pretty useless horse. I guess for convenience on the road it's fine, like here. Roach, where are you? You absolute pillock. Now let's mooch in the general direction of Zooch. Let's go. See, if you find a road you're alright, but if you're not on a road you're not going to be able to use the horse for very long. Roach needs to eat some potatoes, I've decided. Hey, this is a cool spot. What's in this gaff? I do genuinely want to know what's in this house. Ah. Well, that's not odd. Yep. Just a normal, lovely house, Roach. Off we trot. Ah, the town of Dick. Lindenvale.
What? Another one? Begone! You witches of trouble. Village has suffered enough.
What's his problem?
Ye deaf? Begone, you blasted mutant.
Where's all this hate for witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell you where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster.
Oh, it's the fake Witcher quest.
What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
Awfully noble of him.
Awfully noble of him.
Thought so too, at first. Said for pay he'd take something I had that did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the door swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the horsin'.
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me,
The town of Dick.
bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A Witcher's bastard.
Which is a sterile.
If he's really a witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where
School
he
of the
is.
Snail is the name of
Take
this
care
quest,
this
right?
for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eater guts that fornicated freak.
Witcher wannabe. Oh yeah. School of the Snail's a line. This is the fake Witcher quest. I kind of love the quests where you run into actual other witches, like Gaitan or Letho if you saved him in, if you didn't kill him in 2, etc, etc. Then you have a quest where you can run into Lambert, and that's one of my favourite little quest chains as well. And then you run into another Witcher in that quest, who's one that you've never met before at all.
That stench. Strange.
So Geralt's probably already noticed that the footprints are quite heavy for a Witcher.
Thank you. You came just in time. A moment more and that gull would have filleted me like a flounder.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing. A witcher?
Mm-hmm. What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell them about me, please.
Monsters slain! Oi, what's this? 2 witchers? We only hired 1.
Only one here.
Only one witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
Let him go.
Let him go, this time.
Never again. I swear.
He's a half-wit, ain't he? Going after a ghoul.
Things would be simple if the ghoul had torn him apart. As it is, we've got ourselves a moral dilemma.
Let him go, but don't ye come near our village. We'll set the hounds on you if you do. Is that clear? Yeah?
Lovely and good.
Thank you.
Get out of my sight.
Wannabe Witcher is a good quest. I love that. Or Witcher Wannabe. I keep getting the quest name wrong, but can you blame me? There's so many cool names. I call that quest Cock and Balls. Talk to Pillar! Hello.
Not one of the Baron's men, are you? I didn't do nothing.
I'm certainly not one of the Baron's men. Do I look like one of the Baron's men? What? I thought everyone sort of knew that Geralt wasn't one of the Baron's men. He's a fucking witcher.
For all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Knuckle dusters. Show me what you got.
Show me your wares.
Maybe we should get that fixed. There we go. Is there anything we can craft? What do we... Well, that's a bit of a shit steel sword, right? It just is a steel sword that we can't add any perks to. Nah, not useful. What is that? Why would we want to craft junk? Fare thee well.
So long.
Your items have been enhanced.
Ice encased his armor, like winter on a glass pane. His eyes red, like embers in a fire. He leaned o'er me.
See these interactions you can have in passing, like just things you can overhear. People chatting about witches and that. It's that sort of thing that make the RPG immersion actually feel three-dimensional in a game such as this. Or something that something that other RPGs could adopt. There are some that don't necessarily do that all too well. It creates a bit of a false feeling experience, if you get me. That man is humbly dead, and I'm not going to stick around to find out how he died. Oh look, it's Crow's Perch, the place where the crows perch and that.
Whoa!
Witcher, take pity, don't steal our young'uns. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes a Witcher just needs to take pity and not steal the young'uns. Thing is, though, I presume this is, by this point in The Witcher 3, they don't you know, well, by this point in The Witcher, they don't do that anymore, do they? Like, they don't take the younguns because they don't create new witches. They create new gamers. You know what makes 100-degree heat even more awesome? Mask mandates. I don't know what that means, but okay. What you mean, even. Black Bow. Here we are. Hey, cockface. I'm going to purchase all of your finest fruit. What are you offering?
Show me what you've got on offer.
As in Corona masks. Oh yeah, fair enough. But you gotta not. You fifth others. Why would I need that? What is that? What are these? Torches. We don't use them. Fare thee well.
So long.
Talk to thine pillar. You hear? They found Margaret in the woods. Bloody something awful. Torn to shreds. Some beast must have nabbed her.
I heard folk talking. She must have happened on wolves. But Neelan, that's who I feel for. Horrors of some sort took his wife, now her sister. Got none left to him in this world.
True. No wonder the lad up and left. Might find solace elsewhere.
Neelan was a werewolf. That's another cool thing. See, it's good to notice that thing in RPGs because that's a quest that we did earlier, in which Neelan was a werewolf and he killed his wife as a werewolf because his wife's sister wanted her to see him as a werewolf and be afraid, and it went horribly wrong. So we killed Neelan the werewolf, and the rest of it, well, kicks off. Kept it quiet, obviously.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
You really kill your father?
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it.
The four Pellers.
Split the father's head with an axe. Left him in the
They have
swamp.
a very distinct way of saying werewolf.
Folk knew.
There are different ways of saying it. Werewolf, werewolf.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
A wolf man. Big man with huge wolf problems. Don't need to do Destination Skellige yet. What we need to do now is, well, I think if we fix the damaged shrines, that's a good... Defender of the Faith. Let's do it. Anyone else prefer saying lichen? As in lichen, like lycanthropy, I presume is what you mean. You know what? Because I don't want to come across as pretentious when everyone understands what a werewolf is. But no. Holy shit. Wild dog. These wild dogs do not look like Dennis's, I'm going to be honest. I wonder what's happened to these dogs, man. They've all got next level mange to the point where they all look like fucking Anakin Skywalker. These wolves are going to do me in if I'm not careful. They're wolves, they're dogs. Sorry. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I got murdered by dogs. The Witcher, monster killer, got swarmed and killed by dogs. It's fine. Have you used the NVIDIA photo mode for The Witcher 3? You know what, I actually haven't. I had no clue how to use that. Don't backseat game, please. What would be the point of using Igni anyway? They all look like they've been burnt to a crisp as is. It's alright, this time I mooch with fucking Roach, who needs to stop stopping. Ah shit, there's the wild dogs. Don't fear the wild dogs. Holy shit, there's drowners as well. Why does everyone have to show up at once? It's Alt F2 for photo mode. Is it? Might give that a go, actually. I swear to God, if this is anything other than what... Ah! Ho ho! Oh, damn! How did I not know that this existed? I mean, I think I knew it existed, I just didn't know how to use it. Fuck me, man. I've been... Okay, this game has been keeping secrets from me. Screenshots active, look at that. Wow. Wow, look at that. That's pretty sick. Okay, let's we can add filters in that. We can do bits and pieces, and it's pretty cool. You know what? Let's see what we can do. It's a bit weird compared to other photo modes I've used, because everything seems to be the opposite. That's what we want there. Now I want to know what filters we can add. Oh, we can change things a little bit, make it colorblind business, and I think that might have actually crashed the game, but whatever. No, we certainly don't need to fuck with that. Oh god, we don't need to fuck with that. Goodbye. Add filter. Hey, this is pretty cool. We can night mode. What's night mode do? Nothing? Cool. What about contrast, brightness and contrast? I presume. Ah, here we go. Ah, that is cool. Oh my god, it's that is rather neat. Does that work for any game then, or is it just certain games that are optimized for it? I presume it's only certain games. I guess that's really neat. But you know what? We don't need that. We just don't need it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. Fishy Nvidia sponsor. No. That was just me fucking with the Nvidia photo mode because I've never actually used it before because I never knew how to trigger it. Now I do, I'll probably God knows, I'll maybe make use of it if I have the time. If this is about fucking Gwent. Yeah, I thought so. Keep away from the Nilfgaardians, mysterious dreams. Repent. The ladies of the woods are unhappy. Well, I don't care. They will be dead before the end of this game.
Go, go.
At least 2 of them will be. There's dozens of nice screenshots from The Witcher 3, but then Sony decided to corrupt my profile and delete them all. Shit, man. That sounds like a peak Sony move. Ah, look at that. I love how there's wine. Like, I can drink wine in a battle. Like, Geralt is a fucking alcoholic. An alcoholic witcher. To be fair, my favourite parts of the game are when Geralt's drunk. You know, the part Kaer Morhen where Geralt is wankered, and as are the other witches, and they're just fucking about.
Destroyed this one too.
Ah. Well, there's a difference between destroying a shrine and pushing a shrine over. One's a mild inconvenience. The other is actually burning it or something. Fix all the damaged shrines. They've just all been pushed over. That's it. That's it. It's not damaged. Sipping some fine wine in a fight. Oh god, fuck that thing. That thing is going to be difficult to outrun.
ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Fuck the corpses, shite to them all. I'm running through the woods. We're playing some COD Black Ops against Adam from the Discord. I'll see you lads a bit later. Enjoy your evening, Ethan and lads. Alright, take care, Lee. Hey look, there's a couple of men here.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
No fear of God's wrath.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath.
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Can't let you vandalize shrines.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Oh, what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey!
I mean, whatever, right? Students. These guys are students, and I'm murdering students. Oh man, that guy's got a good hit. Wasn't necessarily intended, but it's whatever.
That's enough of that.
I had to sum that up in a good way. Captain Gaming, cheers to the super chat, Jay. I really do appreciate it, man. I find it very odd that these guys are just getting about destroying shrines. This poor shrine, they were getting about doing bits to it. It's not nice of them. I mean, he didn't not have a point in saying what he said, I guess. In the Witcher universe, a lot of those characters do some odd bits, I guess. A lot of those religions are superstition based, but you know, it had to do some bits on the mum. Visit Triss in her house.
That's it, Roach.
That's where that is. That's. How did I get all the way down here? I guess we should probably head back to Mid-Copse. Just follow the road along. We'll eventually come across a town. The Butcher of Schools. Well, the combat is amazing. I might consider buying The Witcher 3. It is a worthy purchase. It's one of those games that I really enjoy playing. I'd say there are some little flaws in the combat, but most part of the combat is a very satisfying time. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new gamers, that'd be fantastic. I can see that these ghouls will not be friendly, so we must dip in fine fashion. I mean, I don't know why those guys will one-hit me or whatever, but I mean, not about to stick around and find out, you know. Oh, fuck this creature. It's a griffin, right? Yeah. Ah, the gaming land. If we're going up as far as that, we should probably find a spot nearby. I think the spot we need to go to is Hanged Man's Tree, because it's pretty close. Hey sir, just got my new PC. Ah, that's pretty cool. You should tell us some details about your PC. PCs are cool. Let us know, what's the specs? How does it hold up? Is it glorious? Is it everything you want it to be, etc, etc. Ah, look, gamers.
Terribly dear, these tariffs.
Allow me past these people now. It's got to call the freak in passing. No wonder I ball those people. See, I should have got this marker at border post. It would have made everything so much easier.
Come through.
Yes, gamers, it me. RTX 2070, i7 9700 KF and 24GB RAM. Jesus, that is a whopping PC. I hope it does you well. Sounds like it will. Drahim Castle. Well, this is the kind of place where you go into the basement and find a fucking odd thing, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is certainly the kind of place that would have a basement. Big lad, big cheese indeed. Oh look, this is a diagram. You know what? Showing up here has been very... You know what? Going out of my way to be here is pretty damn useful, I think. Tracker's trousers. If I wanted to make tracker pants, I can now. And that is what oh god, we can go up further, can't we? Right. Yeah, no, it's always good to see a lovely PC. Nothing against a bit of... Oh my god, Geralt, what the fuck? Nothing against a bit of PC porn, if you get what I mean. Like, beautiful machine. Building a PC is really worth it. Saves you a lot of coin. Just a few coin. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But some people just don't have the patience to be doing all that themselves, I guess. So for so long, I'm so happy. Well, I'm really glad that you're happy, man. It's very cool. PCs are great, and it feels really good when you get a fuck off powerful one like that, and it works, and it's like, oh yeah, this is truly worth it. This is every penny I spent, you know, sort of thing. Like this PC I'm using now was a beautiful purchase, and I loved it, and it's great fun. Ooh, Prince Adrian's journal. That looks like fun. Can I be asked reading that? Haha! Nah, but... Legendary feline sword. Scavenger hunt. Yes. I would love to find the diagrams for cat school gear at some point. But there's plenty of time, I guess. I want to do the contracts... Actually, I could do the swamp thing. But we can do that at some other point. We've got to get to Novigrad before that becomes... It does indeed. Don't convert to a PC gamer from PS4 game. Well, if you want the best, if you want the most out of gaming, multi-platform, like, you know, have your console, have your PC, is probably the way to. It's probably the way to go. Like, I like that idea. I recommend. Oh, for fuck's sake, bandits! Did they wait for me? Really? That's... I'm almost charmed. And then I stabbed him in his ass. Ah, that hurt. Get off your fucking horse, you dickhead. I have to eat potatoes rapidly, otherwise I might die. There we go. So much for that. Right, meditation. Let's save ourselves a bit of time. Let's try to recover through the means of meditation. It works, right? Yes, it does. See that? Beautiful. I meditated on a man's, sat on a man's head. Which is, this is odd, but it is. It's not The Witcher.
Come on.
Hang on, who was that? There was a super chat there. It was Isak saying big lad. I don't know if I missed that or if my memory's just shit, but I do appreciate it. Oh my god, who's this man? Ow, that hurt a bit. Stabbed him in his cock and balls. Okay. Come on, Roach, today.
Come on.
Don't mind the corpses, man. They're just... Buy multiplayer and PS4 is just fucking scandalous. I guess so. I guess that's a point. Maybe. I don't know. Hang on, Roach. Let's... I'm so glad that this small fence obstructed you. Because God knows you're fucking stupid, this horse. Notice board. Ah, yes. Devil in the woods. Not a bad shout. Dear Witcher, sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is. I have a hunch, what am I saying? I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about till recently. These woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I heard a gang of dwarven log... Oh, it's the Leshen quest. Yeah, no, we can't do that yet, unfortunately, because it's stupidly high level. I'm in this gaff. What a neat little shack. Look at the size of that dog. Why are Witcher dogs so mutated? Like, why do Witcher dogs and Witcher bears look nothing like dogs and bears? Super AC Valhalla clone. I'm here to game. It's not... I'm just doing bits, boys.
Slow now. Whoa.
Let's take a little explore first.
The woman's mad. Unfortunately,
Contract the White Lady.
she gets the call to feed that band of cats.
To the tall stranger with the raven hair and emerald eyes who smiled so charmingly at me while buying flounder at the fish market last week. Meet me at Butcher's Yard. Okay. We can get that contract later because it clearly will just be an absolute mad level. Then there'll be an inconsistency in just going through the log as opposed to getting it naturally. Oh look! Gamers! I'll be dropping a video to discuss my thoughts on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Gameplay was after Ubisoft Forward, since I've played 3 hours of it. My hands are kind of tied in talking about it until then, so please kind of understand if you can. God, aren't we low on viewers? Well, we're okay. It's better than I expected for The Witcher stream-wise. Who's this man?
Presence is in the front of eternal fire.
Bloody think about.
Ah, yes, it's gaming.
Eternal fire, why me?
He fix it for you.
No. Said I'll come to the wrong place. Pretty soon done.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. Three-titted wenches are badly. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black ones, economically. Sir, I beg your pardon.
What an odd interaction. See the atmosphere of this?
What's it? Give us a crown. Well, say.
Don't let you sweaty in all that armour.
What you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on me?
Dialogue you hear is magnificent.
Welcome, welcome.
Show me your wares.
What have you got there? So long.
I can create a potion of a solitary catch. I'm sure it will have its use. And bread is probably cool. I've got 9 breads. Blacksmith.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
Hey, that silver sword might be cool. That silver sword might be very useful. Hang on.
So long.
Was that silver sword with ridiculous amounts of, you know, of improvement? There we go. That's useful. We're gonna need to put some runestones on it now. Sign intensity and attack power. Everything else is pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got a neater sword now, as far as that silver weapon is concerned. As far as steel is concerned, though, what's the steel weapons perk? Because that looks like it could be a little bit more useful. What we need is to get one of these cool Witcher bits and pieces, don't we? Because at the moment, look at all these steel swords that do much more damage, but are just an absolute madness. You know what? I might switch that out for that, because we can probably, I don't know, do some bits and pieces. Because while that's useful, 75 armor piercing, I don't know, critical hit, that, see, that does look more useful, but we'll see how it plays out first. We'll see how it goes. I'm quite happy with the idea of switching it up. See how it works. Jesus, man.
We speak to the state of Novigrad and what happens here today.
Trouble?
The open world of The Witcher
How
3
are we
is
to fight
fantastic.
a pestilence that changes form?
Here we are.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
A Doppler!
I Geralt is here to do some gaming.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Dude. Right, gaming time.
Sorceress. It's like a witch with muscle. Casts the spell and all's gone in a flash. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Get lost.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3. Shut up and fight.
Don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Why is she in hiding?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Who might know?
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Lovely name.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Where's the Putrid Grove?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
That guard.
You know a bat can sniff a moth a mile away.
It's about their hearing, not sense of smell.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake is inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Ah, classic.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
Watch the stairway.
Oh, it's a gamer.
What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit regalia or
Right.
exile?
Have you seen the new waitresses?
This man.
Ain't it the king? Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
I'm looking for the Putrid Grove.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, that's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it.
Mm.
Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Don't know how you're not supposed to take offense to that one.
Damn it, lost my way again.
I know where the guy is that I need to talk to.
Any needs, monster?
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
Been addled long your mind? Question mark.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
You're the picture of health.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
Guess you're happy, that's what counts.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
There we go. It's a lovely and immersive experience. Is Novigrad truly magnificent? The old sow's farrowed piglets. Bump.
He's a war veteran.
Here he is.
Open up.
Look at this,
Who are you and what you want?
Tapu on the floor. Can't tell, a freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
The old sow's farrowed piglets.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
I officially like Skyrim. Yes, I do. I really do quite like Skyrim a lot. It's been a little while since I've played it last, though, I'll say. Meet with the king of beggars. More like the king of buggers.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
It's hatred for all those cool sons that keeps me alive.
Can it get any worse?
Now you. A mutated monster slayer.
Oh, he's a war veteran.
Fascinating example
Spare me,
of
Crown.
genetic engineering.
Look what I found!
Fly the fuck off. How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Got something to take up with me?
Am I mistaken? Or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied.
Oh no.
This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Has he done talking? Cause
yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with
Almighty. How do I get your Joker Opinions video on Patreon? It's an episode of the fish tank.
Come on.
It's pretty far back in the list. Just look at the tags and find the fish tank tag, and it should be an episode dedicated to that. So the audio episode. Mage. But I appreciate the super chat, gamer.
The ladies find me handy.
The fuck is going on?
Gives a copper.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Okay, follow Triss. Let's go.
Not good.
What's an interesting interaction?
Well. Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to! When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Yeah. I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
Oh, no.
Didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Well, oh, my cock and okay, let's go. Enter the basement. Ah, yes. I'm going to take every bit of piece and then I'm going to go into the basement. Let's go. In the basement. This is a fascinating basement. No, we're in the basement. Naturally, in everyone's basement there are drowners. Because I don't know what my basement would be without a drowner in it. I think it's fair to say that this sword is not as good as I think it is. Or I thought it was.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Ah. Yes, Isaki, sir. Cheers for the super chat, G.
Used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're
just a few
mages,
coin.
confiscating their property. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Geralt's lines up like Geralt's sarcastic sense of humor always sort of makes me sort of chuckle because it's just funny. Because he's a comedy sir. Now I presume that it could be in a bag, right? But there are chests down here, which is... There we go. Oh, so this is why Discord is a bit dead right now. What do you mean? There's nobody talking in Discord? It's odd. Triss, gamer.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long, and it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Arms for the poor?
No. I love slapping that man with the no. Yes, follow the chav from Scunthorpe. Captain of the Scunthorpe Battalion.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Problem?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You'll pay in advance.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Ah, that's gaming.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Besides from the fucking rats everywhere.
I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Good old Geralt of Bivia. Now let's go. Tell Triss you've completed your task. I have done it, I'm a big boy.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
Alright, get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Are you truly or just pretending?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Maybe you're right.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
I don't know.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruising?
You're dead!
Cruising for a bruising. What's going on? Something doesn't feel right in this combat at the moment. What the hell? Oh, it's all the zapping about.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Was gamer.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
See you later.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Find the dreamer in the old gaff. Let's go. Better meditation until morning can't help.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
That beggar shows up everywhere. I'm dying of poverty. Oh no. Well, you are a video game character, so I can just forget you exist.
Just
the
passing
bits.
by,
The active
wanderer?
bits.
Or do you seek something specific?
Cock and balls. Now, hello there,
asking?
sir.
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes.
I don't know who the de
My
Jonkiers are.
ancestors laid
He's
the
just an idiot.
foundations of the city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Kareen.
I'm looking for Kareen Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right
What
place.
monitor do you use? I have
Kareen is
3.
inside. Been there for a few days.
They're all different.
Dreaming the home's history.
The best one I have is a BenQ. I think it's EW320U or something, which is a 4K, which is a big 32-inch 4K thing. Beautiful. Let me in? Question mark.
I'd like to go inside. Look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim. The second sword, is it encased?
There's a fish in there and it could be useful.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Wake up. It's just a dream.
Let's get the likes up, gamers.
Wake up.
I like these good dramatic shots. They're good for screenshots.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Alchemist, mug. I guess some of that's useful, other parts aren't, but whatever. Do I care? I guess not.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Is it though? Is it really? Drawing of a crib. Ragdoll.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Probably shit all, but I can't remember. All I remember is that the godling is causing the dreams, because the godling is a little child in it, basically. Does that woman have the same voice actor as Mary Reed from Black Flag?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
No. I wouldn't say so. Similar voice, but no.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
This place is good for bits and pieces that you can use.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Hey guys, The Witcher here. I'm back with another video talking about Assassin's Creed. Alright, here we are in the gaming land.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Assassin's
Why would
Creed.
someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I know what you are.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares.
Godlings are great
and won't
fun.
let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
Like they
I'm not
do
tormenting
drugs.
anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not
Lasers
like
versus Fisher, the ultimate
I just
fight.
pretend
Who wins?
Make everyone
Why
think
would
that.
we fight?
It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from
We
the
don't
bank
even
came
really
and
make
wanted.
similar
I
content
don't
anymore.
like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Good old Sarah. Everyone's favourite little godling. There we go. Hello there, Corrine Tilly. It is me, Gamer of Gamertown.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
On the way out, I need to let Gamer know that his mum smells like piss and shit. Right, where is he? Man, he's out here. Gamer.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
How's it still haunted? Can't seem to lift the curse.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
He got over that quick.
Truth is,
Gamer. Fishy 2020, indeed, that is me.
Oh, I've had enough.
Eternal fire burn bright in my heart.
What do you seek, pain?
Maybe this is a good time to segue into a Witcher contract. This is the one that's really easy to do.
This is the job when you, the bigger drunk, don't insist.
Talk to the guard. Let's exploit the guard for money, shall we? And do a Witcher contract of gaming. There's time. Hello, Novigrad guard.
Hmm?
Hear about the job.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
If you've seen the corpses.
Let's talk about my pay.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth.
Fucking loads is what my services are worth.
Alright, I believe I can pay you that. Provided, of course, that you do well.
Where are the bodies?
Bodies buried yet? Where?
The Last of Us
Orders
2
were
good?
to burn 'em.
Depends on what you're
Our
after, I
medic
guess.
was to take a look
You're
first.
coming out of The
Talk to
Last of
him.
Us.
He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
Get information from the medic. Let's do this. I like this contract because it's one of the examples of a Witcher contract not ending in violence. If you play it right. I like how there's two just shady individuals stood there. Actively doing nothing but standing. Shadily.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Let me pass.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, Master. You best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it.
You'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Fuck off.
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afeard to teach a witcher some manners.
Why can't I use more witcher signs to do bits on him? Come on, sir, do bits. He's a good fighter, to be fair, for a drunkard. On some good hits as well.
Enough. We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
It's Ben. It's just Ben.
Waste of breath.
Oh, fuck it, man. You were nice, and then you went, rain, I like rain. And then cried. Gamer medic.
You're the medic.
Well, he's got that mask on, so he's already
What can I help you
built for
with?
that sort of business. Dead guards, tell me about him.
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Why does everyone underestimate a
Their
witcher?
friends hire
Game.
you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Find any wounds on the bodies?
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Where were the bodies found?
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot.
Heard the corpses were desiccated?
Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out. But perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
Examine the crime scene using your witcher senses. Okay.
Ooh, long as I'm not at sea, ain't it great?
These masks are just what we need. I get about in that mask. You can hear all sorts of odd shit in Novigrad. You can hear people screaming in pain in the distance.
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual.
Ain't got time now.
Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant. A child's footprints. Damn, lots of foot traffic.
A what?
Hoof prints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on two legs.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's. Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
I don't need to talk to Crippled Kate. That's her name. Because she doesn't actually help. Well, she refuses to help, so it's just a waste of time.
Cost you
follow the scent of the perfume and everything will work out, I guess. Gaming, gaming, gamer, gamer. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da.
And? He fix it for you?
No. Said I'll come for the
This is it.
Where am I?
That's not normal.
Are you alright?
You alright?
I was in the house.
That one?
I believe so. Forgive me. I must rest.
Charmed by a succubus? Gotta get in that house, see what's inside.
I like the scent. I like the mystery atmosphere that's in the background in Witcher Contracts as well. Like the music that plays. It's like, well, we're trying to figure out what it is, sort of thing. How do I get into the succubus's gap?
I think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Leave her alone.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Rennie. Killing's like batting an eye for witchmen.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. For your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Fuck, you're welcome, aren't you, you disgusting creature? Right now. Let's go.
I'm thinking that not apparent to you.
It's a way in, I just need to know where to go.
The butcher.
Trying to remember where the way in was. Ah, here we go.
Get off.
Oh.
Really use your kicks. Man to get my arse.
I'm trying to remember, there's a ladder somewhere. Just can't remember where it is. Oh, it's in the house. Oh, there we go. That's how we get up. It wasn't a ladder, it was the house. There we go.
What's this one doing here? You stupid. Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely tracking some beast. Arms for the poor.
That interaction is dumb. It's just so funny. It's like, it's tracking some beast. Arms for the poor. Wind's howling. Wind's prowling. Where's the Buckusus? The Succubus, the creature. The big creature.
Who are you?
Oh.
Ever heard of witchers?
Have you come to kill me?
Yes. I want to. I can just go. You got it.
Dunno. Want to talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
You need to leave the city.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
Collect your reward from the guard.
No, should have done.
Eternal fire will guide us.
I know how the guards died.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
No, that's gaming. Now let's meet Corrine at the Golden Sturgeon finally. I'm here to game and talk about gaming. 'Tis important, very important to me to talk about the gaming gamers.
A dream in here.
Oh no.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions.
Right, did you leave the killer alive? Yes.
It's important you're truthful.
Succubus
from your heart.
killed in self-defense. Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I remember when we first met.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
I trained her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Do you know The Witcher on Netflix? Saved her life once.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone
Just
there
did some
to
late night
free
work
Yen
on the
and got
works
herself
laptop.
captured
That's
in
a
the
classic
process.
job there.
They wanted to hurt her. remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
She was there when I died.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Dandelion. They went with Dandelion in the games instead of what they go for in the books or in Netflix, like Jaskier, right? Don't know what the reasoning was behind that, but it was one of them ones. This is Dandelion here, the gamer. Who is he then? A bit of a crackhead, truth be told.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
Rosemary and Thyme, that an inn?
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Ah, that is gaming. Gamer deeds. Oh, yes. I found a mug. What time are we on? 11 PM. I don't want to be What's going on?
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair?
Boring as fucking shit.
think I did bits there. That's where world becomes useful, in closed spaces like this. Very useful indeed. Need us.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not exactly, but what's it about?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most
This is a sad quest to do.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. I time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
I'll help you.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Ah, now that was gaming. That'll be something we do when we go to Skellige, I guess. Now, I'm fishy, I'm starting to lose it. That's fair enough. I mean, I get that, I guess. Oh.
You gotta take risks and not get fucked.
What a lovely man. Now, I think this is as good a place as any to wrap up for the evening. We've gone for a couple hours. We've done okay. I mean, I'm in no rush to do necessarily more tonight. I just wanted to do a stream for a couple hours and sort of, you know, at least do something today, because otherwise it just wouldn't be very good. So, thank you all for watching this stream anyway. I hope you you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That'd be fantastic. Thanks to Isak Marnie, Cigarette Chair, James Rostron, JMC, and Almighty for your super chat donations, as well as a massive thanks to all the lovely patrons over on the Patreon for your continued support. If you want to check out the Patreon and get some access to some extra bits and pieces from time to time, then there is a link in the description. You can go ahead and check it out for yourself. Whether or not you think it's worth it at the end of the day is completely up to you. Please don't feel forced to. If you don't feel comfortable with it, or if you're not sure, if you can't, or anything like that, then please don't. I 100% understand. It's all good. But for those who want to, can, and are comfortable doing so, then it's completely up to you. It's not my position to dictate what is and what is not worth it to an individual. And with any luck, I'll catch you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until next time, goodbye.